Hello friends, today I will talk about that how temperature setting is important to build AI applications. So if you are young developer who wants to build AI applications, this video is very important for you. Before starting the topic or why temperature is important or what temperature is for large language models, I want to let you know that how the LLMs work. The LLMs work in a pretty similar fashion like in predicting the next output. So what do I mean by the prediction of next output? Let's suppose we ask the large language models or ChatGPT, Anthropic, OpenAI, Gemini, whatever. We asking that how are you? So if this how are you we are asking to the chat LLMs, the first thing it will be done this it will be tokenized. Tokenized means that piece of your sentence or piece of your query will be tokenized. We will see in the next video that how this tokenization process works and how the detokenization process works. Today we will go very basic. So how the tokenization works, there is a library in Python through which you can actually tokenize this how your message into different numbers. Let's suppose these numbers this how corresponds to 9 or 3, then this r corresponds to 5, then this u corresponds to like 10. So these numbers basically are your tokens. So your tokens are basically 3, 5 and 10. Now these tokens are then given to these are called these input tokens. So now the input tokens are what? Now the input tokens are let me just medium, yeah, large will be better probably. Yeah, so the input tokens here are 3, 5 and 10. So now these input tokens will be fed to the OpenAI or LLMs. So now depending on the input tokens, the LLMs will predict in terms of token what will be the next output token. So based on how are you, let's suppose that the LLMs will answer I am fine. So this I am fine, this again will be tokenized first. So these LLMs will give output as a token format. So this I, let's suppose it is 1, then m, let's suppose the token for is 7, and then it's suppose 12. So the after making the prediction, the output tokens are what? The output tokens are 1, 7 and 12. So then these output tokens those will be detokenized. Just let me delete this all. Yeah, so these output tokens will be detokenized, and then the outputs you will be able to see that I am fine, and this output you will be able to see. So here the important step is this prediction. So how the chat OpenAI or large language models predicting the next token 1, 7, 12. Here comes the importance of temperature. Whenever you are building an AI application, you need that your LLMs must predict the right output tokens, because the user can give any query. It can be garbage input. In AI applications, there is a famous word that garbage input and garbage output. Garbage in, so garbage out. So if someone gives a garbage input, it will be output will be garbage. So you cannot control user query because user can ask anything. So your AI application will be built in such a way that it predicts the right output tokens. So this right out to predict the right output tokens, you need an important parameter. This is not an only parameter to control the outputs, but this is an important parameter that we will call today is temperature. This temperature parameter, what does it do? This temperature parameter actually controls the randomness of the output tokens, and the temperature parameter varies from 0.0 to 2.0. This is for OpenAI and Gemini. This is for temperature 0.0, and for sorry, uh, just let me, yeah, from for anthropic, it's 0.0 to 1.0. So this is for anthropic. When you building any anthropic means basically Claude. So when you are building anything like this, then this temperature parameter becomes important. Now what does these values are lower value and this is the upper value. 0 is the lower value and this is the 2 or 1 is the upper value. So what does it mean by 0, 2.0 or 0.0 means if the lower value lower value means actually less random output, and this upper value means high random output. So what does it mean by random? What does it mean by less random and high random? Let's suppose you are building an AI application which writes poem. So in that you want more creativity. So if you want more creativity, you must have to randomize your tokens. So it should be high random. The temperature value should be high on the higher level. But if you are providing some specific solution, maybe some mathematics problem or physics problem, then the outputs will be very specific. So there you do not want your output tokens to be more randomized. So then in that case, the temperature should be lower. We will see in this while we will code just in a few minutes. Okay, let's go to the coding part that how do can I do this. Okay, so first let us just import our OS to load the. Okay, I have actually everything right. I'm just copy pasting everything. This is for like to load the Gemini API key. This is free. You can easily build it. Sorry, why is it not running? Okay, I probably have to control this. Okay. I have mm, just yeah, I have everything written down here. I will help you to understand this code file. What it does, this will check. We will check with a higher value of temperature value and lower value of temperature value to check what kind of randomization it does. So first we have load our Gemini API key. You can build it from your from Google AI developer platform, and this is completely free. You can use this. So we run this, and then we with the API key we create a client using the Gen AI instances. So here we create the Gen AI client instance, and then we ask now here this maximum output tokens means how will be the output tokens or how is the number of the maximum output tokens. If it is 500 or 1000, your output will be bigger, but remember that if the output is bigger, then the cost will be higher and also it take higher machine inputs also, resources also. So here you can write down the name of the model. You can choose any model name, then the content. So this you can consider that your user is asking, write a 100-word essay about the importance of workout. So let's start with less randomization process. Temperature I have set it as less as possible, 0.1. And if I response if I print it, that so what does it give? The regular workouts are essential for healthy and fulfilling life. Beyond just physical appearance, exercise strengthens our cardiovascular system and reducing the risk of heart disease, etc., etc. But when I just change this temperature to 2, let's see how the output is. I am running it. I have just tried it before, but let's just run it once again. Let's see. Looking, the output has become much more professional and look more polished. Working out transcends more aesthetics. It's a fundamental to healthy and fulfilling life. Regular exercise improves cardiovascular health, lowering the risk of heart diseases. So the with higher temperature setting, you basically have improved your creativity here. But if you want to build such applications which does not need many which do not need many much creativity, then your temperature should be lower. So with this, I hope you have understood that how the temperature works and why the temperature value should be. There is no specific formula or recipe for what the temperature should be. You have to play with it to get your perfect output. It is not the solely parameter to control the output, but it is an important parameter. In the next video, we will see how you can control the system prompt to get your perfect output from your LLMs. Okay, goodbye. If you like it, just hit a like, and if you like it, do not forget to subscribe my channel also. I am completely new, and this is my first video as well, so therefore I have stumbled sometimes, but I am trying to improve. Next video, I will improve more.